Loving you is like flowing water, baby. You give me the strength through the fire, baby. I'm gonna be your.
What's poppin', squad? It's your boy Armon, and we are back with another video. All right, so this is a video. We don't typically talk about this here on this channel, but it's so interesting. By golly, I decided to give my opinion on it because I've been watching a little bit about it. This whole Tati Beauty, Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, James Charles drama. I feel like those are the most influential, famous names on YouTube that I hear, especially in the beauty community, aka the white community sector. Now, where do we begin? So they're calling it Dramageddon 2. So if you guys remember, last year for Dramageddon, they had well, they're calling it Carmageddon now, but last year was Dramageddon when you had Tati do the Bye Sister video to James Charles, and it just pretty much ruined James Charles because it was an attempt to ruin James Charles. Now, here we are a year later, around the same time, and you have Tati Westbrook exposing Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star, saying that they manipulated her into making that video about James Charles. Girl, are you serious? Are you kidding me? Like, that's the most biggest crack of BS that I've ever heard in my life. First of all, Tati Westbrook looks every bit of 40 years old. She looks like she's older than everybody in the beauty community. Let's be very clear, okay? There's no way in hell someone can manipulate you to exposing a 17-year-old or 19-year-old boy as a predator. You know what I'm saying? No one can manipulate you to do that. You know, and she's basically trying to say that Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star were both very, very jealous of James Charles, and they were jealous because he was growing faster than anybody had ever grown on YouTube. He was young, you know, and all of these things. And they said that, here's the thing. All that's a crackable BS. I'm just be honest with you. Tati is jealous. Jeffree Star is jealous. Shane Dawson was jealous. Well, not really so much jealous. Shane Dawson, in my opinion, was being shady because he was with Jeffree Star. I don't think Shane Dawson was necessarily jealous because he doesn't do what they do. It was more so Jeffree's my friend, so we're going to be mean girls. You feel what I'm saying? But Tati Westbrook is a freaking fraud. I cannot stand her. She's very single white female about the situation. She's very much so, don't have her around any black people because she will call the police and tell them that you hit her, that you hurt her, that you possibly raped her. You know what I mean? She's that kind of white chick. I don't trust her. I don't like her at all. To me, this is all about those damn stupid pills. I don't know what pill. I don't know the name of her pills, but to me, this is about those freaking pills. She's pissed about those pills, and she's pissed that because she felt like she had an alliance in Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson, and she feels like they left her hanging. And more importantly, it's about the damn pills. So if you remember, she fell out with James Charles because of the pills, because he had went to Coachella and took a Sugar Bear Hair sponsorship, which was one of her biggest rivalries, and she felt like she was James's friend and James's mentor, and so why would he promote those pills and not her pills? Blah, 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 blah. So that's the real underlying reason why she went in an attempt to expose him. She made it seem like, okay, it was about he needed to be humbled. He needed to relax. He was changing. And I'll be honest with you, I used to like Sister, but I don't like James Charles either. James Charles looks like he will say something offensive to me, and I slap the shit out of James Charles. Let's just be very clear. James Charles, I feel like James Charles tell me, hi, my name is James Charles, and I'm better than you. And I'd have to say, hi, your name is James Charles, and I'm about to slap the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely would have to do that with James Charles because James Charles could be very, very catty and can be a cunt. However, they're all millionaires, so they just give it back to each other. Just don't come over here with that, okay? Because I'm not I'm not in your tax bracket, so I will curse you out and slap you. But anyway, I personally feel like she felt some type of way that he promoted those pills, so that's why she did the Bye Sister video. Jeffree Star was feeling some type of way because James Charles was the first YouTuber, especially a boy makeup artist in that sector, to be invited to the Met Gala, and Jeffree Star felt like she's the queen bee, and she has never been to a Met Gala. She's never been invited, and as much as designer she has, as much as Hermes, Versace, Como des Garçons, all of that, Balenciaga, Lanvin, all of that, no matter how much she has, She's never been invited to the Met Gala. She's never graced Vogue, or she's never had those experiences. And so, even with her hundreds of millions of dollars, she hasn't had that. But here you have a young, hot, fresh, 19-year-old, James, 17-year-old at the time, James Charles. He becomes the first gay man face of CoverGirl. Then you have him at 19 at the Met Gala. This boy is, just as popular as you, making these millions and millions of dollars. Jeffree Star feels some type of way. Period. Okay, and then Shane Dawson, she gets involved because she's getting the girls for all the money that she's worth. The people are dragging her left and right now because she comes to the beauty community, does a documentary, blows up, makes a bunch of money, does a second documentary with Jeffree Star, blows up, makes a lot of money, then does a conspiracy palette, but creates a whole YouTube channel to be a beauty channel, but never puts one thing beauty on there, and then decides that she's leaving the beauty community because it's just it's full of drama after she's made millions and millions of dollars on this palette. So the girls are already not feeling Miss Shane Dawson because Miss Shane Dawson just came and collected the girls' coins and said, no ma'am, the beauty community is very toxic, after she made millions of dollars. So that's Shane Dawson's rolling it amongst a slew of other problematic things that he has said in regards to Black people. But we won't even go there. Okay. So here's my thing in regards to Jeffree Star, Tati Westbrook. Both of them are frauds. Jeffree Star is very much so a mean girl, very much so a shady girl. I feel like Jeffree Star would definitely talk about you behind your back. And I feel like Jeffree Star wants everybody to be talking about him. Can I understand it? Yes, she's rich, she's white, and she's gay. Absolutely. She's definitely all of those things. She's the epitome of a narcissist. Okay. But so is Tati Westbrook. She's pretty. She's skinny. She's white, and she's a woman. Narcissist, okay? Narcissist, privileged, and problematic, okay? And when she doesn't get her way, she will expose you. First of all, I didn't even like how she was trying to say that she brought Jeffree Star in, she thought she could, help him and mentor him. Like, girl, how dare you? She always makes it seem like someone needs her. Like she is just this like higher person and everybody needs, she's just the savior of people. But then the minute that she feels some type of way, she's going on her platform of millions of people crying on camera, or crying on cue, if you ask me, reading from cue cards and crying, woe was me, they set me up. See, you know what, Tati? This may have worked if Jeffree Star was a Black man. But the fact that Jeffree Star is not, or Shane Dawson are not Black men, no one's going to believe your freaking crocodile tears, whore. Okay, you were just in this too. You didn't like James Charles. You were in it for the James Charles takedown. Let's be very clear. Tati Westbrook has the lowest amount of subscribers out of the group, and she has the lowest network value out of the group. She's still making money, but she's not the more popular influencer. And you know what I mean? But she's probably, I can guarantee you, the oldest. Okay. And so don't get it twisted. In a makeup kind of world, in a beauty kind of world where it's being ran by men, but it was designed for women, she probably feels some type of way. And then you have this young dude coming over here and basically telling you guys, girls, screw you. I'm the hottest thing here. She felt some type of way. They all were in on that takedown. And when it got too hot, Jeffree Star said, listen, I'm never doing this again. I'm out. Shane Dawson was like, girl, I'm out with you. And they left Tati out there to dry. So she feels some type of way. Not to mention, she said that she was supposed to be in the documentary. And they previewed a little clip of it, but they never talked about the James Charles Tati Westbrook Bye Sister video in the documentary. So she's probably felt some type of way about that. She said she was supposed to get a small role in the documentary. She wasn't in that. And then she goes and says she feels some type of way. Now, this is where I say it's about the pills. She feels some type, she said that she feels like Morphe, which is a co-owner, or she thinks that Jeffree Star is one of the co-owners of Morphe. The Morphe brand. She said that they are actually coming out with some pills, and they wanted to cut Tati out of the deal. They didn't want her to be involved because she's coming up with her own hair, skin, and nail pill. They're coming out with their own skin and nail pills. So we know what Tati feels when she feels like you're coming for her business, her finances with them damn pills. She will get up there and cry and expose you like a privileged rich white woman. And that's what she did. I don't feel sorry for Tati Westbrook. Tati Westbrook is trash. James Charles should not take her back and be her friend. Jeffree Star is trash. But you listen, James Charles, Shane Dawson, Tati Westbrook, they're all trash, including James Charles. Did I say James Charles already? All four of them are trash to me, but I think the most trash are the last three. Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, and Tati Westbrook. Tati, let me ask you this. Who are you going to blame next year? Who are you going to blame next year for the making of this video that you did today? Like you're a grown-ass woman. You're not going to sit here and blame everybody else for what you decide to do on your platform. Miss me with that. Tati Westbrook is trash. She's a liar. She's a fraud. I'm not believing in it. She's upset because she felt like she got cut out of a deal. And she felt like there was another company that was going to make them damn pills and be a competitor. And Jeffree was co-signing those pills. Shane Dawson is Jeffree's friend, so he follows behind Jeffree and was going to co-sign those pills. And Tati felt like she was going to lose money, just like she felt some type of way when James took the Sugar Bear hair deal. So she exposed him. That's what she did. She cannot be trusted. And I don't feel bad for Tati Westbrook, and James Charles will be a fool to befriend her again. And Tati Westbrook, this is your last time coming on live, online, crying, pretending that you are the victim. You're not the victim. You're not the victim, girl. You can miss me with all that. I do not feel bad for it. It almost sickens me because she is the epitome of white privilege. And you feel like you can get online and cry and people are going to feel sorry for you when you're trying to ruin a whole 17-year-old's freaking career over a damn pill? You're terrible, Tati. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. These are just my thoughts on the situation, child. I'm getting triggered just even thinking about it because I can only imagine how much outrage this will be if Jeffree Star were a black man. See, the tears might have then worked. But then white people are not going to flip on Jeffree Star for you, girl. Not like that. Once Jeffree Star puts out his video, girl, you're done. Because you're too flip-floppy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.